Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips, just a bunch of gibberish.
Oh, what's happening YouTube? It's Sweet Potatoes, and we're back again with another video. Now, this is where we'd normally do the Sunday show, going over your DC news, but today is a special video dedicated to all of you beautiful people out there, for the channel has just hit 200 subscribers. I was over the moon when I hit 100 subscribers, and to be honest with you, I didn't think the channel would ever make 200. I thought it'd peter out about 130, 140, you know. Who wants to sit there and see this ugly mug every Sunday? But there we go. We've hit 200 subscribers, and I kind of promised in a video around about then that if I ever made it to that lofty level, that I'd give you like an origin story of Sweet Potatoes. So here we are. Coming at you by way of a Q&A from my nearest and dearest DC family, I'm going to tell you all about me. I've had some really good questions. I've had some proper questions aimed at how I produce my videos and everything else. And I've had a couple of crazy questions. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Matt Beardsmore, and I'll get to you in a minute. Don't you worry about that, son.
Okay, first question, and that's from Daniel and Magnus Stewart. What inspired you to become a YouTuber?
That's a great question, Daniel. For years, I mean, after Man of Steel come out, they announced Batman v Superman was coming out, and I was just totally stoked. The fact that we was going to actually have Batman in the same world as Superman on screen for the first time. Also, Batman Arkham Knight had been announced, and I was just searching frantically every day, you know, scouring the internet for news, updates, screenshots, footage, trailers, anything that had come out every day for Batman v Superman and Batman Arkham Knight. And I was, after getting sick of looking every day, I just thought, you know what, I think I could do this. Maybe I could be the one that can bring the DC news to the people. It'd just be, instead of me going through all these various subscribers, you know, like I'm following J-Raw and Caboose, them sort of people, I thought, rather than me having all these DC YouTubers, where hoping one of them's got a scoop, maybe I could be the one. It'd be like a one-stop shop of DC news. I had background doing videos, like pranks and stuff from at work, you know, and just posting them on Facebook. And a lot of pals used to say, oh man, you should get yourself a YouTube channel. So that's what I did. I started off, half of the channel was focused on doing pranks and wind-ups, which I don't do anymore because it's sort of pushing me luck, and I think one of these days I'm going to get smacked in the mouth. And then the other half of the channel was me talking DC via the Gamer Show and indeed the Sunday Show, which now pretty much front end of the channel I focus on just me DC news.
Phil Gallier asks, what's your first memory of DC?
Oh, Phil Gallier, that's a good question, mate, good question. My earliest DC memory was me probably age 3, age 4, watching Superman, the movie, Christopher Reeve, the original one. And I don't just mean sitting there watching it, because no 3 or 4-year-old sits there and watches a movie. They're in, they're out, they're in, they're out, you know. But this film was on in my house every day, for probably at least a year and a half. Every day that film was on. So, you know, it was just... And when you're a kid, you're sort of naive. You know, you're not aware of the big studio at large putting together a film and the production and hair, makeup, blah, blah, blah. When you're a kid, you know, you see a film, that's real, you know, that is happening. So I believed in Christopher Reeve as Superman. Of course, I didn't know it was Christopher Reeve then. To me, it was Superman. But that, I think, is my earliest memory. And also, to answer another question that you asked me sort of after I've decided what questions I was going to do today, my intro music, which is Dr. Dre featuring Eminem. Obviously, YouTubers are a dime a dozen. They're everywhere. Now, I know a few good YouTubers. They're good pals of mine on Facebook, etc. But, you know, there's YouTubers out there with thousands of subscribers, and their videos are shit. Like, just rambling. It's the same shit. They've just got Arkham Knight gameplay and blah, 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 waffling over the top. So, Eminem's line of, nowadays everybody want to talk like they got something to see, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. That's basically my little dig in the ribs. The people just wanted to talk shit and waffling, but hopefully they come to see me to get the full story.
Christina Wolf, the story behind your Sweet Potatoes name.
Ah, Christina, or Kalella, whatever. Wonderful question, and probably my most frequently asked question. It's a little bit boring, I must say. Years and years ago, I was gaming with some friends, and I always used to use the word sweet. Oh yeah, that's sweet. And after a few hours of gaming one night, you know, it was getting late, one of my pals announced that he was going. Everyone in like the party chat was dismayed that the squad was getting broken up, but me, accepting my friend's departure, I just went, "No worries mate, I'll see you soon. Sweet Potatoes." Which erupted with laughter down my headphones. And thus, Sweet Potatoes was born. It just kind of stuck. So there you go.
And from Chris Hughes, have you ever given or received cream pies?
Chris Hughes, okay, cream pies. Now, I've been fortunate enough to be in the company of some very, very lovely ladies throughout my life. And they in turn have also been fortunate enough, me being the gentleman that I am, you know, always come bearing gifts. I have given out many, many cream pies. Unfortunately, as of yet, I've not received a cream pie. Maybe I'm missing out. Perhaps you'd like to give me one.
Now for the serious one. You have the chance to change the Justice League movie. What do you change about it?
Justice League changes, right, for the sake of time, because, you know, I haven't got 4 hours to tell you exactly what I've changed. I'm just going to go through exactly what I've changed really quickly, okay? Ease up on the jokes. Increase the runtime to give the character development the time it needs. Allow an extra 6 months or as much time as needed and money to properly get rid of Henry's moustache. Get rid of any creative input that Joss Whedon had. And get Zack Snyder in the editing suite to do the film proper justice.
Mark Woolard asks, top 5 best and worst DC characters and why? I think I know your favourite, but would be interesting to see who you don't like, especially as you're such a DC nut. No pussyfooting either with, I love them all.
Mark Woolard, that question, it's impossible. I can't answer it in one video, you know. I mean, we're going out next week, you and me, so we'll sit down, we'll have a beer, and I'll tell you exactly, you know, I'll go in depth with you. But, easily answered for Marvel characters, I think, because I could think of loads of Marvel characters I hate. What can I say? With DC characters, I love them all.
Hannibal Miller asks, have you ever had... hold on. Hey, what's up, Kryptonians? It's Hannibal Miller. Have you ever had an arse race on your floor before? What the fuck?
Hannibal Miller? Dude, what the fuck? How am I supposed to answer that? What's that? Is that like when a dog's got an itchy arse and it has to like drag itself across the floor? You know, like when it's skiing with its legs in the air past its ears? No, I've never done that. Although I did have a shit in the sea once. It was many moons ago, but the saddest part of that story is I was a full-grown man when I done it.
Matt Beardsmore. Harley Quinn says she will have sex with you if you sit in the middle and circle jerk the Justice League. Which member do you start with and which one do you finish with?
Matt Beardsmore. I was looking forward to this question. You want to test me, son? I'll alpha male you to death. So I'm going to tell you the answer to your question straight off the top. So, I'd be sitting in a circle deciding which member of the Justice League I'm going to wank off first. God. Right, I suspect something fishy is up, so I'm going to kick it off with Aquaman. Then when he's finished, I'll move on to the Flash, because let's face it, he's going to finish really quickly. Then straight on the Cyborg, because I've always known what buttons to press. Then I think I'll get the big boy out of the way, Superman. They don't call him the Man of Steel for nothing. Lastly, I think I'll save Batman till the end, because let's face it, he's getting on a little bit, and the poor old guy, he needs some prep time. And then for my prize. Ollie, yes please love.
And lastly, Peter Hill. How long does it take for you to set up and prepare doing a video?
And from Peter Hill, finally, a proper serious question. I'm really glad you asked me this, mate. Now, with regards to the Sunday show, that is pretty much a 24-hour a day, 7-day a week thing. It starts off with me on a Friday. I will come home from work, have a bath, etc. I will put together a script. So yeah, every Friday, I come home and I jot down a script so I know like in what order I've got to do things, because basically I'm stupid. It just helps me find out whereabouts I am. This is all stuff for like breakaway scenes, you know, when I'm cut from talking over to, you know, like extra bits, skits, for example. So I have to write it all down because I'm stupid. Now, usually it's an A4 sheet covered front to back, usually. Today's show, for example, obviously the questionnaire, I've got front to back, two. Yeah, you know, quite a bit of work goes into the Sunday show. Then the Saturday I work, and when I finish I race home, quickly chuck my wife and kids out and commence filming. Editing then takes, filming is probably about half an hour or so, and you know, time I put green screen up and everything else, and then I'll do the filming, you know, it's about half an hour. Then probably about 2 hours in the editing suite. Then I've got to do a thumbnail for the show, and then I'm set, and then I'll wait till Sunday, then upload it whilst everyone's cooking bacon, warming up a kettle. Bearing in mind, I do everything for the Sunday show, or all of my videos, everything is done on my phone. I don't own a computer. You know, YouTubers, they've got like studios that they work out of, they've got high-end cameras, you know, they've got like the latest editing software, this, that and the other. Not me, I don't even own a computer. Everything I do, everything. Filming, editing, music, special effects, transitions, it's all done from my phone. So hopefully I can still pump out a certain level of quality so that the videos are at least watchable, but yeah, everything is done from my phone. And in total, the Sunday show, from writing a script to actually hitting upload, it's probably about 5 hours work. The Robin video I did recently, that was in total, including editing and everything else, that was about 2 days solid. I shot it over the course of a week. It was really fun. I loved it. You know, I'd like to do more stuff like that, but trying to squeeze it in around work and everything else, it was a bit of a nightmare, but it was a lot of fun to do. So who knows? Stay tuned. Maybe there'll be some more of them. But yeah, that was about 5 hours. But brilliant question. Thank you. Well, there you go. That's been the Sweet Potatoes origin video. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. Thank you very much for actually getting the channel this far. It's really humbling. I can't believe it. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to 300 subscribers. I doubt it, but I'm over the moon. Thank you guys so much. If you've liked the video, please hit the thumbs up button. That really helps. If you're new here, I doubt you are. I'm sure you're my faithful potatoes army. Hit the subscribe button if you're not, and tune in and watch my videos each and every Sunday. Well, I've been Sweet Potatoes, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, shh! Is she with you? I thought she was with you.